Meghan Markle's appearance at the 2024 VMAs turned into a scene of public embarrassment and emotional turmoil that no one could have anticipated. As she stepped onto the red carpet, what should have been a celebratory moment for the Duchess of Sussex quickly descended into chaos as she faced an onslaught of boos and heckles from a hostile crowd. The incident was broadcast live, capturing a moment that left her visibly shaken and later reduced to tears. Markle's public humiliation reignited widespread discussions about her contentious public persona, a debate that has been simmering since she and Prince Harry's decision to step back from the British royal family in 2020. As the boos echoed around the red carpet, it became clear that the public's reaction was as divisive as ever, with some in the crowd seemingly eager to voice their displeasure over her perceived actions and statements since the royal exit. Critics of Markle have long pointed to what they see as a pattern of exploiting her royal connections to secure high-profile deals and lucrative projects, from multi-million-dollar book deals to highly publicized documentaries. This criticism was only amplified by her lavish lifestyle, which many saw as contradictory to the mental health and self-care advocacy she often promotes. In the wake of the incident, renewed accusations surfaced that Markle was more interested in commercial gain than in meaningful contributions to the causes she champions. This perception has dogged her for years, and the VMAs only served to bring it back to the forefront of public discourse. What made the situation even more emotionally charged was Markle's attempt to deliver a speech about mental health and self-care, a topic she has been vocal about since her royal departure. But her efforts were met with indifference, even hostility, from the crowd, who largely drowned out her words. What could have been a moment to connect with the audience on a sensitive issue was instead an awkward and painful experience for Markle, who fought back tears on stage. This incident has drawn mixed reactions across social media, with many expressing outrage at the way she was treated. Supporters of Markle argue that no one deserves to be publicly humiliated and point to the emotional toll that such negativity can take, particularly on someone who has been open about her struggles with mental health. However, her detractors see this as a consequence of what they deem her manipulative use of royal status to bolster her brand, a brand they argue is built on a shaky foundation of alleged victimhood and opportunism. The public's divided stance on Markle was not helped by the fact that she continues to face backlash over her past claims of racism and bullying within the British royal family. These allegations, which Markle made during a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021, stirred deep controversy, and to this day, remain a flashpoint in discussions about her. For some, she is a courageous figure who dared to speak out against the injustices of an age-old institution. For others, she is viewed as someone who exaggerated or misrepresented her experiences for personal gain. This latter narrative was certainly fueled by her detractors at the VMAs. Adding fuel to the fire are the accusations that Markle has repeatedly used her royal status to secure financial and media opportunities, ranging from high-profile podcasts to collaborations with global streaming platforms. Detractors argue that her ongoing public appearances, such as her attendance at the VMAs, are thinly veiled attempts to maintain relevance, while using her royal title and status for commercial advantage. This, they argue, was evidenced by the aggressive promotional campaigns that followed her and Prince Harry's deals with streaming giants. Nonetheless, Markle's ongoing attempts to shine a light on mental health and the pressures of life in the public cannot be entirely dismissed. She has been vocal about the struggles she and her husband, Prince Harry, have faced, particularly in relation to the intense media scrutiny that followed their decision to step back from royal duties. Her speech at the VMAs, though largely drowned out, was another attempt to raise awareness on a topic that she has championed for years. It was a poignant moment of vulnerability, made all the more stark by the crowd's rejection. In the aftermath, social media platforms were flooded with reactions, some sympathetic, others scathing. Supporters took to Twitter and Instagram to express their solidarity, using hashtags to call out the public mistreatment of Markle. However, the louder voices seemed to belong to those who were critical of her, with many questioning her sincerity and motivations. Online debates raged over whether Markle's actions since leaving the royal family reflect a genuine desire to make a positive impact, or whether they are part of a calculated effort to build a personal brand at the expense of public sympathy. The VMAs incident has become Yet another chapter in the complicated and often tumultuous saga of Meghan Markle's public life. It encapsulates the challenges she faces in navigating her role as a former royal in the spotlight of American celebrity culture, a culture that is often quick to build up, only to tear down those who do not conform to its rigid expectations. For Markle, the question remains, how much longer can she walk this tightrope of fame, while trying to be taken seriously in her efforts to raise awareness for the causes she holds dear?